Hey guys, this is Nick. Welcome to my channel, my video babies. I am back. I am back with another hit banger. You guys know what I'm about to react to, right? More Daredevil Born Again episode 7 is here. I really been waiting to see the aftermath. I did not expect to have so much strong feelings for Adam. I did not. Listen. I feel so bad at what Wilson Fisk did to him. He took his frustration out on him. What Luca did, and some of his supporters, and what he thought it was his supporters, done to him, and he just took it all out on Adam. You know, I was so shocked to find out that he's still alive. Wilson was punching him over and over again in the head. He would toss him up at the roof, at the bottom, on the ground, and he tossed him up to concrete walls. And he's still breathing. I'm like, I cannot believe he's still alive. You know, that episode was so insane. You know, also, Matt came out of retirement to put the red suit on to save Angela because she went out on her own because she felt like nobody was going to back her up. So she felt like she had to go down in the sewer in the subway line and just investigate what her uncle was doing. And what else? The Muse caught her and she almost died. But then Matt had no choice but to get out of retirement, put the red suit on, and go in the sewer and go in the subway line and just go save Angela. And he almost killed Muse. He almost killed the Muse because he had Frank in his head telling him, you know, you can't let these guys go. Hey, they go to jail, they're gonna break out, and then they're gonna do it all over again. You just had to take them down. He had almost been corrupted. But then all of a sudden he realized Angela was dying. So at that moment, because when Foggy died, he chose Bullseye over him. So that was kind of like his redemption. And he actually saved Angela and the Muse got away. So I really want to know what episode 7 is going to be about because the Muse has escaped. And I think that Matt's going to go back. You know, he's got his red suit. He got his mojo back. He's going to go out there and save people. And everybody's going to report, oh, Daredevil's back. Daredevil's back. And I don't know what this episode is going to be about, but I cannot wait. So I really want to know what happened to Adam. I want to see this episode. Adam still is still awake, and because like damn, Wilson took him down. So because last episode he was just heavy breathing. So I know he's alive, but I really want to know if Wilson's going to finish the job in this episode. I don't know. So I cannot wait to see what this episode is going to be about. So are you ready? You know I'm ready. I want you guys to sit back, relax, get yourself a snack, and enjoy yourselves, babies. While I hit play.
Warning. The following content may contain elements that are not suitable for some audiences. Viewers' discretion is advised.
When you look out this window, what do you see?
Starbucks?
Voters?
Really? What do you
see?
like? Yeah.
Fear. A city turning to a stop.
Laura was dropped off at Presbyterian late last night. Says she actually escaped from Muse.
She's still alive.
She lost a lot of blood, like 2,500 milliliters, which
Damn, that must be a lot.
Sounds like a lot, but
yeah.
She was able to point the cops toward Muse's hideout.
But how did she escape?
The girl claims she was rescued by the vigilante known as Daredevil.
Oh, that triggered them. Look at him. She's out. Man, I would have freaked out too. I almost died. I would have freaked out too. And tell me she didn't see all this. Did she have to, like, she witnessed all that? Wow.
You were gone when I got here.
Madison case. It's a bear.
Matt, you left your briefcase here.
Man, she's gonna either she's gonna find out or she's gonna die, bro.
Trouble sleeping. Okay.
I'm telling you right now.
Sorry, Heather.
The secret that he cannot hide. If he cannot have that if you're in a relationship, bro.
Then why
have a secret like
going
this.
for a walk?
Because it's embarrassing, sweetie.
I'm sorry to do this, but you have been tamping down trauma for so long.
Wow.
You can't even see when it's
That's
bubbling
the
up inside.
therapist in her. She knows.
Everything
Come
right
on,
now.
you can't hide that, man.
I know.
everything good we have.
Yeah. And I'm trying really
I
hard.
feel like she's gonna know who he is. Watch.
It's not a fight.
I don't know.
It's a
I feel.
process.
Stay out of
What was
it.
I supposed to do? The cops were dicking around getting nowhere. I found Muse in one night.
What, a medal?
Right?
Serial killer, Jerry.
Dude,
This
he's
is different.
come on, Cherry, chill out.
60 dead.
He saved a
There's
life.
more if Daredevil hadn't shown up. And he's still out there.
He could go back to
Your
retirement.
contacts, a pattern. I can figure out where he's going to strike next. So do me a favor. Talk
There
to
you
your
go.
contacts.
No. If you want to blow up your life again, you go ahead.
Oh my
Turn
god.
your own.
You shouldn't have told him at the first place. Come on.
You know, there was a time when you were on the force, almost like this. You called me.
Ooh, Matt, you saw that? Damn.
He is back. If he is going after Muse,
I would say let
not the
him.
worst thing in the world. Is it?
Thank you. Let him. Save money from the tax force.
For the sake of the city.
For the sake of the city.
I mean, this dude does not like him. He does not
Talking
like
about a
it.
man who single-handedly destroyed 10 years of business
Oh,
infrastructure.
wow.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Oh. Entire business.
Facts.
One that made hard-working people who believed in themselves and
He warned
my
you, Matt.
enterprise
He
richer than
warned
they
you in
ever
the
dreamed
diner.
of.
He warned you in the diner. You put the suit on him. It's on.
From distributors overseas to the port workers here. Broke spirits. Without due process, without standing or legal cause.
This is a good
All
scene.
because of this twisted, delusional man. This
Wow.
vigilante.
The anger, you could feel his anger.
Because of his righteousness.
But we've moved on from that now, huh?
You're the man now.
Right?
Hector was right. And then Daredevil kicked the shit.
I can't believe she remembers that.
Yeah, I heard.
Wow, she remembers that.
Angela, what do you remember about Muse, about Track 61? Anything?
Besides the murder basement and the bloodletting stuff.
Yeah, besides that. Can you tell me that was out of the ordinary? It was different, unique.
The smell. How could she even come
Had
on?
these sketches.
Wow.
And he was really amped about that. Kept talking
She got
about
all that from being knocked out like that?
What of? Like murals of people?
Damn.
Faces.
Why the hell does he want to be mayor?
Yo, Luca keep playing with
I don't
fire.
have to explain my husband's actions.
Dude, you should never do this. Luca, you're gonna die,
You
bro.
think it's bullshit too, don't you?
I cannot wait for the day to
I'm
happen.
not earning like we were with you.
Dude,
Most
you
of us
get,
aren't earning at all.
you're getting
Since the book
2.8
thing for
million.
nearly
Shut
2
up.
million.
That was me.
Come on.
Those were worth it when you were running things. It was better then. You know that.
He said, I was not expecting to get 2.8 when, Kingpin was working. When it was, come on now.
Maybe
You should change it up. Give me 5 mil.
it's time for a change.
Yeah, man. You're
Are you
gonna die.
asking for my permission or my help?
You're gonna die, bro.
That's up to you.
My 8th birthday, and we're at the house upstate. We used to spend summers there. And I go outside.
People saying that he's the Muse. Like,
red balloons.
that's so obvious. Come on. That's so messed up. That this
And then my parents
automatically
came
know
up
it's
with
him. I want it to be somebody else. I hope it's not him.
birthday cake. And they call for me to come over, but when I join them, they don't see me. I mean, no one knows I'm there.
A piece of clothing in Muse's lair, and we assumed it was fabric, but our analysis showed that it was actually canvas.
Canvas.
This particular canvas is very rare, very expensive. There's only 2 stores in the entire city that sell it. In the last 2 weeks, 12 people have bought it, and we
Okay.
have talked to 11 of them.
Okay, to show your
Bastion is the only person-
investigational skills.
he's guilty.
Hire her in the task
No,
force.
but
Look at
when we
that.
started looking into Bastion's past, we made some troubling discoveries.
Wow.
How familiar are you with Taekwondo?
Oh
I
my
like
God.
boxing.
Please tell me he's not the Muse after all this.
Did I ever
Like,
tell you I used
he's-
to compete in Taekwondo?
I can't believe this.
Did you enjoy it?
I hated it. My parents always wanted an athlete in the family.
So you
They
competed in
force you to
Taekwondo
fight because you probably a skinny,
to prove yourself
skinny
to them.
kid who thought, everybody thought was a nerd
Because they made me.
trying to defend
And it
you.
was
How can you
awful.
defend yourself?
They wouldn't let me quit. To be the person I am now, and That's all thanks to you.
Oh my God, he's in
It's kind
love.
of you to say, but
Oh no, he's in love with
just a
her.
No,
conduit.
he was the key.
Oh my God, it is him.
Don't you see that?
Wow, you motivate him
I mean,
to
you
go
have
out there.
unlocked something in me, Dr. Glenn. So something I
No
didn't know was
way.
missing.
So it is
It
him.
allowed my creativity to
Look
flourish,
at
to
that.
soar
Wow.
to heights I never even imagined.
Muse and the victim wasn't. Well, they weren't the only ones down there. Rumors that plenty from Hell's Kitchen is back.
He really
Well,
wants
that's,
people to
Glenn
confirm
just
himself.
rumors. We don't have confirmation on that, sir.
Yo, he said, I
We're
warned you,
definitely
man, in the
open to the
diner, bro.
possibility.
Listen, he hates him.
Yeah. Thank you. You've done a good job.
Wow.
I can see it in your face.
Wow. Oh, he got you crying? Yeah? Wow, he got you crying?
Between us.
He's the therapist now?
There's only one question on your mind right now. Can I make it to the door in time?
Oh my God. Wow, really, bro? I would at least have a weapon, have cameras or something. Like, I would have had that. Yo, he's sketching. I bet you he's got his girl up in there. Yo. Yo, I'm serious. Therapists need to have like security. Wow. Oh, now he knows. Now he has to get out of the subway and get his girl now. She could die right now. Right in the face. Dude, Matt, you slipping, bro. Wow. So it is him. I'm so disappointed it's him. I wanted to do somebody else. It was so obvious. Come on, guys. Keep us, yes.
What are you doing?
My name is Muse.
Wow.
Bastion, please.
Don't call me that.
Wow.
I am Muse.
Muse.
Muse, where are you going with all of this?
Like, why? If she helped you out, you say, if she's your motivation, now you want to use her? You're going to try to kill her? Wow.
Please don't.
Damn. I'm serious. Therapists need some security or something. Cameras or something. Because something like this could happen, yo. Yeah, there you go, Matt. In broad daylight. That's the first time I've seen him come out in broad daylight fighting people. Damn, they always come in at nighttime. There you go. Get your girl. Yo, his abilities is sick. I love his ability. Damn. Oh my God, Muse. I feel like Muse is going to die in front of everybody.
Approaching the north end should stand
And
by
they're
the
going to say, oh,
commission.
that's the vigilante. That's Daredevil. Watch. Wow. Get up. I would have gotten up. At least you on the ground. Come on. He's fighting them. Get up. Oh my God. Wow. There you go. You got your ear picture. You got your, it landed right on the paper and the ground and stuff. He said, I'm not going to, he said, oh. Oh, she killed him. Damn.
He had a gun. Part of some murder-suicide grand plan. There's something else, sir. He wasn't the only one up here.
What do you mean?
We made entry into the room. Muse was
Daredevil showed. Daredevil was
Place
here.
Chaotic mess.
Look at that. Wilson is like triggered. He's like, I don't want this to happen. I don't want Daredevil to show up. Come on.
Are you sure?
Positive.
Damn.
We do know is that you and your men did your job. That you stopped Muse. You are heroes. There was no one else up here. Isn't that right, Sergeant North?
Oh. He said, I want y'all to take the credit.
Mr. Mayor.
Daredevil didn't do it. He don't want nobody to know he's around, bro. Wow.
Mayor Fisk isn't fucking around, and neither am I.
This dude is freaking me out.
This here
He's
is a carrot and a stick situation.
he's giving me this
carrot and a very
obsessed
big stick.
vibe.
Are you actually threatening me?
No.
He think he's
presenting you with
he
an
think he's the
opportunity.
the shit
A
now.
great one with a great man.
Dude,
What
just
you
walk
decide
away.
in the
I
next
would
few
have.
seconds
Oh
will
my.
determine how totally
This dude is
awesome,
creepy.
but totally the rest of your
This
life
dude is weird, bro.
And I'd be so stoked if you made the right call.
Yeah. Doctor came by, said you have minor lacerations, but no concussion, so we can take you home first thing in the morning. Okay.
Damn, man. She traumatized. It took probably her first kill, man. That's had to do something to her.
You didn't have a choice.
Yeah, you had no choice. Your life or his. Hey, I would have done the same thing.
How do you know?
I know. I know because I know you.
This man can no longer keep our city hostage.
I promised to keep our streets safe, and I delivered.
Look at that. The Muse got killed by these guys. He's alone. Okay, what's going on? She trying to set her husband up? I'm so confused. Oh, Luca, you're gonna die, bro. You thought you think that she's gonna save, kill her husband? You wanna die. There you go. I knew he was gonna die. You think he was just, don't bite the hand that feeds you. Don't bite the hand that feeding you, bro. You got $2.8 million. You're being greedy.
You call Vanessa and ask her. She'd like me to bring her home some sold manière.
Does he know that she did it, or it was a setup for her? Wow. He didn't do nothing. He was sitting and eating. Wow, this is crazy. There you have it, guys. Unbelievable episode. The Muse. See, I was disappointed a little bit because everybody knew who he was. As soon as the first and second episode came out, they say, "Oh, he's the guy. He looks creepy as hell. He could be the Muse." I wanted it to be out of the box. I wanted to give us oh, I can't believe it's this person. You know what I mean? Give us something to shock us. I wanted it to be the guy who hangs out with Wilson all the time. Like that scene when he was with BB, he was sitting in his chair. He was all being, trying to feel like he's the shit in there. And I feel like, that would have been cool that way. That, that he's trying to get in the middle of Phil, Wilson Fisk, trying to get, to make him trust him. But then all of a sudden he would just turn around and screw him over on the side just to boost himself up. He's giving me Fatal Attraction vibes. I feel like one episode, I don't know, he gonna shave his head balls, kidnap Wilson and something, and he gonna act like he's the new kingpin. He's giving me that. I think I'm the top dog now, And he give BB an opportunity that she can't refuse, and she refused. I guess he's trying to say that you do this, your life is gonna be crap, basically. So the Muse is out there. He's finally dead. Glenn, she got a body, and slowly I feel like either she's going to find out Matt is Daredevil, because that's the type of secret you shouldn't, see, Matt was trying so hard not to be, Daredevil. He wants that whole 9 to 5, goes his job, come home to his girlfriend and just, live life. But now he's going to be a vigilante. Well, now he's going to be a vigilante, and he's in a relationship, so that's going to be hard to explain why I got all these bruises on my back and stuff like that. And his excuse was, I keep bumping into things, but half the time, I think it was the first date they had, a bunch of guys was celebrating Wilson's Fisk, being the mayor. A bunch of guys about to rush her. He stopped her. Like, come on, little stuff like that. Like, he was saying that, oh, I bump into things, but yet you saved my life from not my life, but you saved me from getting rampled by a bunch of drunken people. So she's a therapist. She could probably read that, like he's lying. And I feel like either two things. She's either gonna die, or I don't want to say die, but I want to say she either is gonna get tired of this holding it, he's not telling her the secret, and she's going to randomly leave, or she's just going to find out the secret when he gets stabbed or beaten so bad, and he ends up in front of her, and she had to take the mask off, and it's him. And I feel like, what happened to Rosario Dawson? Remember her? She was in the first season, I think it was first or second season of Daredevil on Netflix. I think it was the first. Somebody confirm which season it was, because I forgot where she was. Matt had so many girls. Karen was was feel like it was slowly processing, but then all of a sudden it just died out, I guess. Maybe I need to go back to watch the show to see how, you know, where they was going, but it felt like in this episode, I think it was the first episode or second episode, when they was in a bar, the first episode, when they was in a bar, he was sitting there talking about when you they was kind of like they was flirting with each other, you know, and then all of a sudden when Foggy died, she just left. So I think there was like a continuation to what happened with them on a Netflix show, and I guess this was a continuation on Disney Plus, but everything just died out, and a year went by, and then he met Dr. Glenn. So that right there, relationship is still processing, but what happened to Foggy push that relationship to the side. So this was so cool. Luca, I knew Luca was gonna die till he actually went into Wilson Fisk's, you know, office unannounced, uninvited, you know, and he told him, listen, no, Wilson said, I gave you 2.8 instead of 1.8. He being greedy, he was sitting there waving his flag around, and Fisk like, listen, you getting old, bro. You're not where you used to be. And then, like, come on. And then he goes to his wife and started telling her, you know, you need to back me up. And then all of a sudden, I think it was like saying, oh, we need to take him down, basically, and we just make money like we used to. And what did she do? I don't know if she set him up, her husband up, or she set Luca up to, you know, to be, you know, to get killed. Maybe her and her son, her husband, I mean, set Luca up. But anyway, but either way, Luca is dead. I knew Luca was going to die as soon as he got in his office talking about, old man this, old man that, I run this, you don't run shit. Man, you could have took the 2.8 million and just walked away, but he didn't. Now he has a task force. You know, now he told the city that the task force was the one who killed Muse, instead of letting everybody know that Daredevil's around, but there's still rumors out there that Daredevil's around. Nobody's seen him. This is the first time I've seen him in broad daylight, just walking around, you know, be doing his thing. But he usually do it at nighttime, so he just had to do it on broad daylight because his girl's about to get killed. Now, Wilson really don't. He told Matt, you know, Dinah, he said, listen, if you show your face, it's going to be trouble. And every single, he was trying to make sure to the detective, he said, are you sure it was another person, you know, in the sewer, you know, et cetera, et cetera. And she was saying, yeah, it's not confirmed yet, but I believe it's him. And then they had rumors where the task force guy saying there was somebody else in there. And then he was just trying to like make everything like, listen, I don't want this to happen. I don't want people to the city to go to him instead of go to me. And it's like, it's triggering this guy all the way up. He gonna go to the Adam room, I call it the Adam room, and start punching this dude now. I feel bad for Adam. We didn't even see Adam in this episode. I thought we was gonna see what happened to him, but I guess Adam's sitting there healing from the wounds. It's gonna take him like years and years to heal from that. I thought we were gonna see a little bit more of him, but I guess Wilson's gonna go back to the next episode. We're gonna see Wilson beating the hell out of Adam over this. See, I think Adam is his punching bag, basically. He's his punching bag. Whatever's not going right with him in the office or in the mob world with his wife, and like he gets pulled back in from that world, but he doesn't want to go back in there. He just let his wife do the work, but all that still comes to him, and he get all that balled up to him. He just trying his best to, you know, defend the city, but he can go to Adam, start punching this dude. I'm telling you right now. But episode 7 was awesome. It was pretty cool. The fight scene with Muse and Daredevil, he caught a body. I mean, Glenn caught a body, and I'm telling you again, she's gonna find out who he is, or she's just gonna get tired of his bull and just walk away, you know. But I cannot wait to do episode 8 with you guys next week. I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching me in this video. I want you guys to write in the comment section down below what you guys think of my reaction in this video. Give a thumbs up. Show your boy some love. Show me some love, alright guys? Till next time. See you when I see you guys. Deuces.